I noticed on some of the maps that England had this word called Mercia on it, and it even now there's all these other times which I can't explain, and you know, these other eras and dynasties and whatever it is, kings and queens. For a period of time, in this time, we were Mercia. Wherever it is, it changes depending on which map you look at. But Mercia kept coming up. Mercia. 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 There it is. So, right back then, Mercia, the Kingdom of Mercia. But it keeps changing on the maps. But it was there, Mercia. And then, basically, there you go. Tiny little bit of information there. There you go. Mercia was one of the kingdoms of the Anglo-Saxons. 918. And here it says, although it hasn't come up very big, that it's the border people. Obviously they're on a march, but border people, borders, counties, areas in the UK, so they're called the border people. Sorry, that's not very big there, is it? But I think I'll show it a little bit bigger in a minute. Anyway, and then of course it turned into the Kingdom of England later on. 927, I think that is. I'll tell you what I can do. In medieval Europe, a march or mark was in broad terms any kind of borderland as opposed to a national heartland. More specifically, a march was a border between realms. A march was a border between, I hope you can read that, realms. Wow. Here it's all to do with realms. What a word to use. This is in Wikipedia. What haven't they been telling us then if we're going in and out of realms? What are they talking about? And I just wanted to show that. Realms, hey? But when I go over to look at it and it comes up a bit more sort of about America, you start getting these kind of answers, which you can stop and look at if you want. All relating to Mercia or Mercia or I don't know how to say the other one, Mercia. But there wasn't really anything else than that. Oh well, they're just known, you know, often they say it's when Americans are doing things only Americans do. Oh, that's what it means, Mercia. Do you remember that one? Well, it obviously doesn't, does it? It obviously means different things. Because we were called Mercia. All they've done is add an A on it and it becomes America. But it's Mercia with an A on it. There you go. The border people, see? Which was on that little thing. It's a little bit small, but a little bit of stuff there you can read, because that's what it means here. But it's the same thing. So basically, America is Mercia with an A on it. Oh, and you see that there? I've often mentioned, right, what ITA, this stupid thing they did to me when I was a kid. And they used to join backs of letters together, a bit like that. But anyway, look at that. Join letters together, like, look at the names. They don't look very English, do they? Anyway, that wasn't my point, was the kings. It was the fact that we were called Mercia, and America is called Mercia with an A on it. And Mercia means border people. Anyway, you can read that. I'm coming to the end. I just thought that was quite interesting. As you realise with etymology that everything means something different. So over here it's all about realms, border people, but in America it's because that's what you were. We have here, Mercia means we can do what we want. Or it means realms, different realms. What's your thoughts? What do you make of that then? America is Mercia with an A on it.